Dollars, guys, dollars. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Adeola Onicake. As you can see from the title, today I'll be teaching how to make this super easy and perfect money roll cake. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button and turn on notification bell. Let's get straight into it. First, I'm going to put my notes in this nylon so that the money is secured. You know, we're putting it inside cake, so you need this nylon to put it in. I'm folding it by the side because this is actually for naira notes and dollar notes are slimmer, and I couldn't get any slimmer nylon, so I'm using the same one I would use for naira note for dollar notes as well. Then I'm just going to use sellotape to secure it on the sides just like I'm doing, and then cut off the excess. So I'm going to do this for all of the notes. You understand? I'm going to put all of the notes in the nylon like this to secure it, and we'll proceed to the next process. So just enjoy me putting the notes in the nylon and securing with sellotape and all of those. So here I have all my money already secured in the transparent nylon and well secured with sellotape so that it doesn't disrupt the rolling out of my money. So I've done all that. Next, I'm going to attach each note with sellotape. I'm going to attach each one to the other one just like I'm doing, and you're going to do so that your note is attached securely. That other part that is left, I'm still going to put sellotape like that, because if you leave it, it can be disrupting your money rolling out. So you want everything well laid. So I'm going to proceed to do this for all of the notes. No matter the quantity of notes, you need to attach your notes together like this. Then we'll move on to the next process shortly. Now that all my notes are attached into one long rope, I'm going to proceed to roll my notes. You're going to roll it. This is a money roll cake, so we want the client to unroll it to pull out the money. It's called money roll or money pull cake. So we're going to roll the money to put into the cake. So I'm going to roll it this way, and I'm seeing a bulge there from my nylon, so I'm just going to use a scissors to cut open the nylon. That's because air was trapped into. You need to do that carefully, not to cut your notes. Whatever note you're using, be careful not to cut it. So as I roll and I see the bulge, I use a scissors or a razor blade or a cutter to cut the nylon open there so that it can release air. And I'm just going to go ahead to roll all of my notes completely, roll everything completely. This part is fun except for the part where I had to stop to be using the craft knife or scissors to cut it, but then it's fun. So just roll everything like I'm doing, roll until you're done rolling all your notes like so. So now that I've rolled everything like this, I'm going to go ahead to make a box that I'll put the notes into before putting it into my cake. But I've just secured my notes with the sellotape so that it doesn't open while I'm doing what I'm doing. So this is how my notes is going to sit inside the cake, and that's how I'm going to use it to make the box. I'm working with art card or FBB. Just get any card at all and just follow this procedure that I'm doing to make like a little box to put the money in. So there is money box now sold in stores, but at the time I filmed this video, it wasn't available yet, or maybe I wasn't familiar with it at the time. So there is a money roll box, like a plastic, that you can use instead of this process. But this is how I've always done my money roll cake, and just follow this process and you get a cute box to put your money in and to put it into the cake. You can actually just put the money into the cake without the box, but I am more convenient with putting my money in the box first before putting it into the cake. In fact, I even wrap my own box with cling film and then I put it into the cake, just because I want it to be more secured. I don't want my money just rolling about. A lot of things make money cakes not to be successful. That's money pull cakes not to be successful. If your cake is not secured, if your money is not secured rather, so that it moves neatly, it may be a disaster. So I try to get rid of all that. That's why I just make sure I put my money in a secured box, and then I pull my money from there. So I'm going to be pulling my money from this box. I'm going to try to pull my money so that I would see that it's pulling. When it's not pulling, I adjust it. I keep going back and forth trying to pull the money to be sure that it's pulling, so that when I put it into the cake, it's not that they will now pull the money and it will not pull, you understand? So you need to be sure that this would work. So I'm just going to be test running, trying to pull my money out from the box and all that until I'm satisfied with what I am getting. Because I am a box artist, I've gone ahead to make a perfect cute box for myself. But the other method I showed you is for somebody who doesn't have any knowledge about making boxes at all. I make boxes, so it was easy for me. I made this cute little box for myself. So I'm going to secure it with sellotape, and I'm going to proceed to the next step. So I'll secure it with sellotape so that it's not opening, and then I'll wrap my box with cling film, and then open up that part where the money is going to roll from. Before I finally sellotape and secure it with this, I've tried to roll out my money severally to be sure that this money is rolling, you understand, because you don't want error. So now I'm going to go ahead with my cakes. I'm making a whipped cream cake, a 3-layer whipped cream cake. So I'm going to layer my cakes, and you need to pay attention to this process where you're going to, this is another tricky part, where you're going to put the box of money into your cake, whether you're making your own box or you're using the store-bought plastic money roll box. You need to pay attention to this way. So I'm working with whipped cream. I'm working with 3 layers, so I'm going to put my money in the second layer, my money box in the second layer of my cake. So I'm just going to place it where I want it to be, and then I'm going to use a little craft knife to mark where my box is, and I'm going to cut out the cake in that part so that my box can sit conveniently in there like a hole. I'm going to remove all the cake in that part, and my money can sit conveniently there. So this is my second layer, and that's where my box is sitting. I'm doing this so that when they are rolling out, when the client is rolling out the cake, the box is not just going to pull out from the cake like one experience I had. I'm going to put it on the screen here if I still find the video. So the best way to do this is let my box be in the second layer. If I'm working with a 3-layer cake, my box will be inside the second layer of the cake, and I'm just going to pass the money through to the top layer. If I'm working with a 4-layer cake, I can still do the same process, or even allow my box to be in the second layer from the bottom part and just pass my money like I'm doing through the 3rd layer and through the top layer. I don't know if you understand. If you don't understand, please drop a question in the comment section so that I can explain for that to you, but I just hope you understand. So for the top layer now, I'm not going to create a hole for the square like I did for the second layer. I'm just going to create like a line or a hole where my money is going to come out from. So when I place this layer on that second layer, the box made a mark on my cake, so that's what I'm using as a guide to cut out. So I'm just going to cut it out shallow like that for the remaining top part of the box to stay, and then I'm going to just cut out a line like I'm doing. That's where my money would come out from. I'm going to just pass out my money from that part. I'm not opening this layer up completely, you understand? So if I'm working with 4 layers, I can start from my second layer from the bottom, put my box in my second layer from the bottom, do this that I'm doing to the third layer and to the topmost layer, so that my money box is at the third layer, and it's just the money that is going to pull out to the top. Can you see like I'm doing? It's just the money that comes up. The box itself is in the second layer. So now when they are pulling, it is very difficult for that box to pull out from that second layer where it is secured to pull out to the top. But if you put your box just at the top layer, it can, as they are pulling the money, if the client is not very careful with it, or even if you don't secure it well, before you know it, the box will just pull out of your cake. I had that experience in the video that I put on the screen, if I still have the video. So this method works best every time. So now I'm just going to go ahead to crumb coat my cake. I'm putting Dora rod and cutting it off my Dora rod slicer, because I don't want stories that touches. I just want the cake to be very well secure. So now I'm going to crumb coat my cake and go ahead with decorating my cake like I want to do. So just watch me decorating my cake and have fun. While decorating my cake, I was very careful with the money part, and now I'm just going to use a paper towel to gently clean off the whipped cream on that money, so that I can easily attach sellotape or anything I want to use to attach it to my topper. So the client is going to use a topper to pull out. The celebrants, actually, who may not necessarily be the client, will be able to use a topper to pull out the money from the cake. So once I'm done decorating, I'm going to attach my topper into my cake, and I tried to use a sellotape and it wasn't just working, so I just used a paper. I'm going to show you that I used a paper and used hot glue to attach the paper to the money and the cake, so that I can just pull it out easily. I've done that, and I've just piped whipped cream at that part. So this is it. I used the paper there to attach the topper to the money. I used glue, hot glue, to attach the money to the topper. So I just use one paper, apply glue, hold it, stick it to the topper part and stick it to the money part, so that once they put, this is even more secure than sellotape, because it's whipped cream has grease. Sellotape was not holding, it was not staying in place, but this worked perfect. So I just used the paper, and that's what I've just shown you. Then I go ahead to, you know, completely decorate my cake as I want, attach the flowers just like the sample that the clients are sent to me, and that's it. My cake is ready. So just enjoy me finishing off my cake. If you're new here, do not forget to hit the subscribe button. Or even if you are not new here and you've been binge watching my YouTube channel and you've not subscribed to my channel, I don't know what you're waiting for. Join the family already. Hit the subscribe button right there and turn on notification bell, because another video is dropping on Sunday and it's a very big news. Something huge is coming. You know it now. You know the gist. I'm expecting something huge on Sunday, and you don't want to miss out of this great news. So subscribe to my channel already and turn on the notification bell. Okay, so it's a big family here and I want you to be a part of it. If you enjoyed this tutorial, do not forget to hit the like button, give me a thumbs up, drop a comment, share on your Instagram story, on your WhatsApp status. Just do all those good stuff, and trust me, I really appreciate it. And I need to also mention that all the supplies on this cake are from my store at GP Cake Supplies on Instagram, or working store in Ogba, online store in Abuja. Ogba is Lagos, online store in Abuja, Nigeria. So guys, please patronize GP Cake Supplies for all your artificial flowers, your customized cake toppers, your gold leaf, your turntables, any cake accessories or cake tools at all you're looking for. You'll find it at GP Cake Supply. So I'm going to link it in the description box so that you can go ahead and make your purchases from my store. Okay, so enjoy me decorating my cakes. I'm just attaching the flowers and then I'm going to do the video roll and all of that. So enjoy. And meanwhile, I hope you can see that I'm using cling film, attaching cling film to the tip of my artificial flowers first before putting it into my cake. So always make sure to do that so that your cakes are not poisoned. You know there is wire inside those flowers, so make sure your cakes are not poisoned and it's safe for eating. Okay, and I'm just going to go ahead and finish off my cake and all those good stuff. Don't forget again, subscribe and share this video with somebody who needs it. Thank you for watching my tutorial always. Thank you for all the good words. Your kind words keeps me going. And I'll see you in the next one on Sunday. Don't miss it. Hit the subscribe button and turn on notification bell now. Bye.